So we're here today at the Riddings Fishery and we're actually on the Folly Pool today, and we're going to be doing a worm masterclass for the members channel. Now there's loads of little tiny fish in these lakes, absolutely ram with them, and the worms just let you get through to an odd bigger skimmer. So let's go to the bait and I'll show you how to do it. Right, so we've been fishing for a little while now and we are having a run of skimmers. Like, this is the second or third one now in a row, and the peg's a lot calmer, like I spoke about. Sometimes a little tiny fish can rush straight into your peg and you can catch a few of them, but after it calms down for a little bit you can catch a few of these little skimmers, and they look absolutely tiny but they always weigh more than you think. Now I've changed nothing really, I've just literally just been fishing it out and repeating the processes I've already spoke about, like just putting that rig in, popping it in just so it goes down to the bottom. I've got the same size bit of worm on. And I've just let the peg develop now. This is what you got to do with this worm fishing. And obviously if I catch like a few more of them skimmers and it goes back to them tiny fish, then it's obviously a good time to top it up and go on try the positive line. And I'm sure that positive line is going to be good today because there's that many little mouths down there. Like, I've had a bite every put in so far, but a few of them have been a bit too small. So obviously it's getting eaten really fast, and I've only fed a little nugget here. So if I catch another couple of skimmers and then it goes funny, like and get no bites whatsoever, or goes back to just being little tiny fish, what I'll do is I'll just top this up and then change and try my more positive one, which I've not tried yet, and I've been fishing for a little while. Well, there we go, there's another skimmer, I think. You can see I've just let that peg develop and it's getting better and better and better, to be honest. Yeah, another little skimmer. These are the fish we're after. Lovely. I always used to try and swing them, and they used to come off every time. So always net your little skimmers. Get rid of that slime before you go out every time. Like so. A little tiny bit of worm still on the hook. Perfect. That elastic's just starting to stick a little bit. And yeah. We're just repeating that process now, and I'm really hoping that positive line gets really good. The weight's here to win normally. It's between like 25 and 30 pounds, so you need a fair few fish to get to that kind of weight. Just letting that rig settle as fast as I can. Like, there's no point fishing little strung out rigs here because there's that many little fish in the way. And with worms, it doesn't seem to work anyway. Like, you just want your rig straight down on the bottom where your bait is and just let it settle up. Oh, little tiny fish. Now if I catch like 2 or 3 of these, what I'll do is I'll just top it up and try that positive one. So obviously the skimmers are been and gone. Now that is a little tiny one. The skimmers are a lot bigger than the roach in general. Like, if I go out now and catch another couple of tiny fish, what I'll do, I'll definitely top it up and switch to the more positive one. But there are days where that positive line just doesn't work, and this being negative, especially for skimmers, can be the way to go. So I think it's really nice to always feed a couple of lines so you can try a couple of ways of feeding. And obviously if the positive one's absolutely solid, what I can do is just sack this line off completely and just fish that positive one. A few indications there then. But it's too early to tell yet. Obviously I've not even tried my more positive one. Needs that time to settle though. It needs at least half an hour. And all the time while I'm waiting for it to settle, I'm always putting fish in the net in this line. Like, I'm always catching something. It's a lot more patient now though, which I quite like. I like it where your float sits for a little bit and then goes under with a skimmer. Oh, there we are. Again, it's still a skimmer. I think. Yes. Oh, it's a nicer roach actually. Whee. Ooh. Ooh. Probably shouldn't have swung him in. It's actually a little hybrid, it is. So what we'll do, we'll just put this down, we'll top it up, put this rig down, we'll feed a little nugget, just put that down there, put that back on, Give me a cupping kit. I'm just going to feed exactly the same amount as I did at the start. So just a little tiny nugget, like so, little pasty ball. And top them up and we'll try our more positive line. Like so.